because here's what she's like.
And is that a socialist or progressive perspective?
No. The value of educators when they had to bring their kids. It actually was Mike Pence on the debate stage, but
Yeah.
Not.
and said, "Where's Kamala?" And apparently they left me like a block behind. I'd fallen out the stroller. Oh, what's up? And I looked back up at her and I said, "Freedom."
So how about Pete Buttigieg? He's on the list, of course. Everyone at CNN loves Pete Buttigieg. He's just like them, except a little spicier and much more glib. Until a few years ago, Pete Buttigieg dated women. Now he's openly gay and a father and reads The Atlantic magazine and uses unintelligible buzzwords, many unintelligible buzzwords. In fact, unintelligible buzzwords are Pete Buttigieg's entire vocabulary. You want to talk like Pete Buttigieg? It's not hard. Take a phrase or issue, any phrase or any issue, and add the word racism. Bingo. You now have a promising future in the Democratic Party.
Do you think that people who support President Trump and his immigration policies are racist?
Anyone who supports this is supporting racism. Our healthcare system is burdened by racism. We know that our housing is burdened by racism. Our schools are burdened by racism. Yes, the uniform is burdened by racism, but it goes far beyond that.
It is a matter of concern for every American that we dismantle systemic racism before it ends the American project in our lifetime.
Oh, and roads are racist too. I'd rather have the manufactured version, someone who pretends to be, say, an American Indian. So if that's you, if that's what you're looking for, you're going to love Elizabeth Warren. Here she is drinking beer with the man she claims is her husband, just like a totally normal American. Totally normal. Watch this.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to get me a beer. Hey, Robert, my husband Bruce is now in here. You want a beer?
No, I'll pass on the beer for now.
I'm going to pull a stool and sit down.
I'm going to get me a beer. Oh, are you now, Elizabeth Warren? Maybe you will, but not in the White House. That's not going to fly. No, Stacey Abrams isn't really like that. She's a grifter, obviously, but there is still a spark of recognizable humanity within her. She's clearly got an active personal life. Here's an excerpt from the softcore porn novel she wrote called Hidden Sins.
Their tongues tangled, danced, and she reveled in the movement. She splayed eager palms against his chest and tormented the flesh she found there. Too far away, she gripped his waist to pull him closer until she stood cradled between his hard thighs.
Now, you guys know I typically try to keep politics off the channel, keep it a lighthearted, fun, educational atmosphere, but this video does have plenty of hypocrisy in line with what Elon said, so I just wanted to play this quick clip for you. It's pretty astounding. So you can read the tax situation and who's paying what right here, but watch how Lizzie beelines behind one of her colleagues so as to not be on camera getting off of this private plane. This woke politics, virtue signaling, attacking Elon thing has gotten way out of control, but it's clear that it's a way for these people to get power and gain attention. But this group of people has zero interest in facts and the truth. It's 100% driven by narratives and emotion, and it's completely unfounded. So it's really not worth your time or emotion to get worked up about it, as hard as that may be.
And the US Senator Elizabeth Warren made a fool of herself this week. As she wrote, let's change the rigged tax code so the person of the year will actually pay tax and stop freeloading of everyone else. I guess she's just as ill-informed as the US president, because Elon just paid more tax than anyone else in the history of the US. $15 billion. So this is just a straight-up lie from the US senator.
I think you called me a liar on national TV.
What?
I think you called me a liar on national TV.
Let's not do it right now. You want to have that discussion, we'll have that
Anytime.
discussion. You called me, you told me. All right, let's not do it now.
Embarrassing. And then she arrived in her private plane, and if true, as the DC Patriot wrote on Twitter, she only paid $5,000 in tax on her $12 million. If that is true, I have to agree with Elon. What a hypocrite. And she has done a lot of hate against Elon on Twitter on some of all these lies. But if you want to see more about this crazy topic, the market is open, just made a whole video about it, and you know Stephen McRyan from Solving the Money Problem has of course done his fair share of roasting on this topic in a couple of videos. Definitely worth checking them all out, link down below. But then something happened after Elon cracked a joke about Elizabeth reminding him about his friend's mom when he was a kid, who would just randomly yell at everyone for no reason, and wrote to her, "Please don't call the manager on me, Senator Karen." Quite funny, but so thought Mark Spiegel, and wrote, "Credit where due." Wow, I never expected to see Mark Spiegel giving any credit to Elon whatsoever. He had just been so hateful against Elon and Tesla through the years. Wow. 2021 really seems to be a tipping point in so many ways, and even Bob Lutz, a longtime hater of Tesla and a former CEO of GM of course, and famously predicted in 2019 that we would see a movie called Who Killed Tesla in 2020. Well, that didn't age well, but he did just say in an interview with Financial Times this week, "What Tesla has done is just amazing." I quote, "Lutz now state that Musk's impact in the audio industry has been unbelievable, nothing short of incredible. This is why Mercedes-Benz, BMW are so afraid of him." I mean, I'm just speechless. Mark Spiegel and Bob Lutz having good things to say about Elon and Tesla in the same week? Mind is blown. And to add to the craziness, Gordon Johnson agreed with Elon about there should not be any incentive for EVs. Yes, I'm feeling a change in the wind.